Hello students, today we will study the next topic, that is sales tax, value added tax and goods and service tax, that is VAT, value added tax, and goods and service tax, that is GST. So this term you now hear this term many times, right? Because GST is just some time before it is applied by the government. Before that GST, sales tax and value added tax are there, but now only one tax is there, and that is goods and service tax for all the items, right? So what is this? What is the tax? First question is that what is the tax? Tax is a amount that is actually we have to pay to the government, but not directly. Whenever we purchase some of the items from the market, the shopkeeper collect this tax from the customer, and whatever the amount he has collected of all the customer, he has to pay that amount to the government. So actually we are paying this tax to the government, but through the shopkeeper, right? Okay, so this is the all kinds of the sales tax, value added tax and goods and service tax. Okay, so what how can we calculate this? We can define it as a bill amount. Bill amount means whatever we have to pay. Suppose we are purchasing some of the things from a shop, like we are purchasing the bicycle, right? So the total bill amount that we have to pay to the shopkeeper, that is cost of the item, whatever is the cost of the item, that much we have to pay, plus we have to also add the sales tax. Now what is the ratio, what is the percentage of the tax that is decided by the government? Each and everything has a different kind of the tax, right? Some items have a 5% tax, some item have a 10% of the tax, some of has 18% of the tax, and some have 28% of the tax. So the criteria of the tax is different for different things. So whatever is the tax amount, that is we have to add it here as a sales tax or value added tax or goods and service tax. So this much of the extra amount we have to pay to the shopkeeper, and that extra amount the shopkeeper will then pay to the government. So this extra amount we have to add whatever is the cost of the item, and that is called the total bill amount, right? In many bills, whenever you purchase the 4 to 5 items, then in many bills you have also noticed that all the items first of all mentioned, and at the end of that it is mentioned that the total of the GST or the value added tax or the sales tax, that is an extra row is added there, and that amount is added to the your bill amount, your cost of the items, and the total bill amount, then it is stated there. Okay, so let us study question number 10 of exercise 8.2 so that we can understand this tax. Question is, I purchased a hair dryer for rupees 5,400 including 8% VAT. Find the price before VAT was added. So here I have purchased a hair dryer of rupees 5,400 including 8%. Now including 8% of VAT, that means whatever is the cost item plus VAT, that means he has pay the bill amount. How much I have to pay? 5,400, right? This bill amount means whatever is the cost item, the VAT is added in this item. So what is the amount before VAT is added, and how much is the VAT is there? 8%. So we can take the VAT percentage is equals to 8%, right? So here we don't know the actual amount. What if we don't know the cost of the item? We just have the 8% of the cost item and bill amount is there. So how can we find out? We can find out by taking that suppose cost of item is equals to X rupees, right? Okay, now we know that the bill amount, we can write down here is the formula, bill amount is equals to cost of the item. Now the cost of the item, we have supposed that it is X, right? Now we have to add the value added tax. Value added tax is 8%, but this is the percentage. What will be the amount? This 8% is of what amount? This 8% is of the cost of the item. Every time whenever we find out the value added tax, sales tax and GST, we have to take a base of the cost item. That means all these three taxes are calculated on the cost of the item. So cost of the item is X rupees. So we have to find out the 8% of the X. That is 8% of X. And this will becomes our value added tax amount. See, this is the only percentage and this will be the amount. Okay, now we know that the bill amount here is 5,400. The cost is X. Okay, 8% of X means 8 multiplied by X upon 100. Right? Now we can take the LCM here. We can take the LCM. What will happen? 5,400 is equals to 100x plus 8x upon 100. Okay, now 108. What will happen here? 108x upon 100. Now we have to make what we have to find out the x. And what is x? We have supposed that the cost item is x. Before we add the tax, the cost item will be X rupees. So when we make the X as a subject, we have to take this 100 in the multiplication of this and 108 as a denominator of this amount. So we can write down this X is equals to 5,400 upon 108 multiplied by 100. Okay. So now let us divide it. 108 and 5400. So, okay. First of all, we can divide it with the 2. When we divide it with the 2, we get here 54. And when we divide this with the 2, we get here 2 2s are 4. 1 is the remainder. 14 is there. 2700. Right? Now, we know that the 27 2s are 54 is there. So when we divide it, 27 2s are 54. Now what is the amount remained here is 100. And when we cut it with the 100, we get the 250s are 100. So what is the amount remained here is 550 into 100. That is 5,000 rupees. And this is what? This is the X. X means the amount that we have suppose here, and that is the cost of the item. So actual cost of the item is 5,000. When we add the 8% of this cost of the item, then it will become as 5,400. That is, this amount is bill amount in which we have add the value added tax. Right? So in this way we can calculate the value added tax or GST or the sales tax. All the three taxes we can calculate in the same way. Now let us study the question number 11. An article was purchased for rupees 1,239 including GST. See, here also we have given the amount which includes the GST and it is 18%. Find the price of the article before GST was added. The same kind of thing, the same kind of the sum we have given. Here we can write down that the bill amount, that means whatever the customer have to pay here is 1,000 1239 rupees. Here we have given that GST percentage is 18%, right? 18% GST we have given, and we have to find out the price before GST is added. That means the cost of the item. Here also let us suppose the cost of item is equals to X. Now the same thing we have to apply here. The bill amount is equals to cost of the item. Now cost of the item that we have suppose X plus we have to add the GST 18%. This 18% is on which is of the cost of the item. We have to calculate this 18% on the cost of the item. So 18% of X. Now we know that the bill amount is 1239. X is as it is, 18% of the X, that is 18 into X upon 100. Again the same thing we have to do here. 100 will be the LCM, 100 into X, that is 100X plus 18X. So the total will be 118X upon 100. Here we have 1239. Now making the X as a subject, we have to multiply this 100 with this number 1239 into 100 upon 118. Right? So now we have to divide these numbers. So let us see, this number is divisible by the 2, but this number is not divisible by 2. 8 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10. Okay, this number is not divisible by the 3. This number is divisible by 3, but this number is not divisible by the 3. So 5, it is also not divisible by the 5. Let us divide by the 7. Yes, 7 ones are 7, and 4 is there, 48 will be there. No, it is not divisible by the 7. Let us divide it the 118 directly. 1239 divided by 118. So 118, 8 ones are 118. What is the subtraction? 18 is there, 23 is there, 5. 59. Right? Now the division is not possible. What we have to do? We have to put a decimal point so that we can take one of the 0 here. Okay. Now, here we have to put, first of all, if we take the 9 here, it is not divisible, so we have to make the one of the 0 here. Now we can put the decimal point. When we put the decimal point, now we can take the 0 here. Now 118, 5s are 8 5s are 40, 0 is there, 4 is here, 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 ones are 5, 5 and 0, yes. So we can divide it 5, that is 590, and the remainder is 0. So now we can directly cut it by the 118, and here what we have to put? 10.5. Now this 10.5 multiplied by 100. So what is the value of X we get here? We have to shift this decimal point to right hand side up to 2 places, because 2 zeros are in the multiplication. So 1050, that is the amount we are getting here. And this is what 1050 is, the cost price of the item, that is 1050. So when we add the 18% of the GST in this item, the new cost, that is the bill amount, will become 1239 rupees. So this is how we can calculate all the 3 kinds of taxes on the bill items. Okay, so this is all about this lecture. Thank you.